Good morning, my fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Living the Grand Adventure. I'm Kevin. Alex is with me. She's taking down our bear line with our food. This is day 3 at the Burr Oak Reservoir Lakeview Trail. Really good night. Slept pretty good. It's about 8 o'clock, so we slept in some. We were really tired after yesterday. Yesterday did beat us down. It was a little bit of a rough trail, pretty hot weather. It's kind of cool right now, but there is actually a level of humidity already today. Looking at highs in the 90s again today as well. We have a 6-mile trek to the car. Then we're going to head over to a grocery store, get us a little extra snacks and stuff, and we're going to go camp at Burr Oak Cove, which will be car camping tonight, just for a fun night. We're going to have pizza for dinner, do a big fire. We're probably going to go swimming at the lake itself. So we're going to have a good time today, and we're going to bring you guys along with us to do that. Yeah, like I said, a pretty good night. The sky is vibrant blue now. The sun out to the east. Just a wisp of clouds right through here. So I'm hoping we get through the day, especially the hiking part of the day, with no rain. But the woods are pretty today. And in this big tall pine forest, it's pretty cool, guys. But we're gonna get packed up, get on trail, and see if we can bang out this 6 miles real quick, because we're kind of eager to get off trail and start getting some real food, yay, and to just get over here. We're going to set up our hammocks. I have a new hammock setup that you guys are going to get to see on this trip. And you know, like I said, we're going to have a huge fire tonight. We're not planning on going to bed super early. We do have to be up and out of the site by 10 o'clock tomorrow, because Alex does have an eye appointment at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so we need enough time to get home and at least her get a shower, if not me too, so she can go to that. So we've got about a 3-hour drive. I figure if we're out of here by 10 on the road, we'll be there by 1, and that should do us pretty good to get her to her eye appointment quite comfortably. Well, guys, we're heading out. Going to complete this perimeter trail here at the Burr Oak Reservoir. It's kind of neat that we're going to go ahead and finish it out today. One more checklist off the trails here in Ohio. About got them all done. And it's going to be kind of neat. I think it's going to be a fun day. We have like 5.5, 6 miles. I'll let you know the totals as far as what the trail is when we get over to the car. But we have plenty more activity after the car today. I'm not going to film a lot on trail because I have recorded quite a bit on this section of trail already. I have a couple of videos actually from where I was here in September. So done a lot of videoing as we head out. If we see something cool or something new, and I will go ahead and get a couple of views of the lake as well, we'll show you those. But other than that, just going to get over to the car and enjoy the day. It's a little after 9. Took us about 50 minutes to pack up and eat breakfast. So that was kind of cool. We've been moving right along. We are at the halfway point roughly. We are at 2.9 miles, which is, you know, we'll call it 3 miles in about an hour and 12 minutes. So yeah, definitely moving. Where you are at the next dock. I believe this is dock 1 or dock 2. We'll throw it up on the screen. I think it's dock 1 if I remember correctly. We're going to go over here. There is a picnic table. As long as no one's at it, we're going to sit down for about 10 minutes just to recuperate some energy. Probably get a good bit of water down, and we're going to pound out the rest of the trail. But beautiful day. A lot of boats out actually on the water we've passed. Didn't get a good view of the lake really until now, mainly because of foliage and trees being out and green. But that's okay. Birdhouse. Yeah, little birdhouse over here. But we're making it. You guys have seen this dock before, but seen it in full summertime weather, guys. End of June here. Last time I was here, it was the middle of September. Sun is out blazing. It's pretty warm, but we've got a nice little breeze here that we haven't had on trail.
It's hot. It's a lot hotter than it was yesterday, but it's not as humid.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's hot, like you're sweating. But it's not like hard to breathe or anything. So, give or take. Beautiful area.
Yeah. Got our little break done right there at the dock. Same table I sat at last year in September. It's a real nice place to sit and kind of relax for a few minutes. It's in the shade, kind of comfortable. We probably sat a little bit longer than 15 minutes, probably closer to 25. But we did both run over to the restroom and use it and refill up on water, you know, what we're going to be using. I'm carrying 24 and Alex has a liter. So plenty enough to get us out of here. We have roughly 3 miles left. Hope to do that. I don't think we'll do it in an hour, but an hour and 15 is probably doable. Hour and a half is even acceptable. So we should be out here pretty early and get the rest of the day going, guys. I checked the weather while we were sitting there because we had really good signal. There's a slight chance of a thunderstorm right around 4 o'clock, and after that, smooth sailing. The rest of the time we're here till about noon tomorrow. We should be gone by then. Coming down through here. That's the last view we'll have of this dock. I think we actually get one across the lake over there, but up close. We're going to swing around here and move along this trail pretty quick. Feeling pretty decent after that good sit down. You know, sometimes when you're on trail, I know you want to push miles and stuff, but just taking that 15-20 minute break, if you feel you need it, actually rejuvenates you enough that you're able to move the next 3, 4, 5 miles pretty quickly. And I've learned that because I used to push myself and do 8 straight miles and then sit down, and I'd feel rough and I'd have to sit for like 45 minutes or something. And now I'm kind of like, yeah, do 3, 4 miles, and if I feel like I need to sit down, grab a 15, 20, fill up on water, and then you feel better. So guys, we're about 4/10 of a mile from the car. I got to the point where I needed to sit down for a second. Really hot, and just needed a breather. Plus, my pack, I had it configured wrong, and I was having a lot of pressure in my upper back, and it's kind of sore. And I fixed it. I think it'll be better as we get out of here. I'm gonna test it. You know, it is a new pack. I've only used it, what, today's the 5th day? 6th day? 6th day. 6 days on trail. So, and of course I have it packed differently than I do in the winter because I'm barely carrying anything. But, you know, I did actually take a break right here pretty much when I was in here in September. So I wanted to show you, that is my Ohio favorite picnic table ever.
Huh?
That right there, Ohio's best picnic table.
Yes. I love it. It's
Yeah, but I tell you right now, when I was here in September, I was actually kind of burning up really hot and I needed a break. That actually come in handy because this table was not here then. But we're sitting here just gonna catch a breather, go pound out this 4/10 of a mile, get back to the car, and enjoy the rest of our day. To make one comment too, we were sitting here, there hasn't been a breeze hardly all up in the woods and the trees. And for whatever reason, a breeze just came through here. And I told Alex, I said, the joys of being on trail is that you appreciate the simplest things. And with how hot we are, that breeze felt wonderful. It was like a breath of heaven. Alex said she left her body for a minute, and I told her I astral projected to the clouds. But yeah, it felt really nice. It's not much of a breeze right this second, but man, when that came through there for a second, it was nice. But go ahead.
Sorry.
Okay.
I think it's very funny that it is so hot right now and just so warm, and we've been hiking a lot, that I actually have my phone in a Ziploc baggie right now because of the fact that my pants pocket is wet. It's great.
Yeah, so pro hiker tip, if you're really hot and you're sweating, put your phone in a Ziploc bag unless you have it in a hip belt, if you have it in your pocket. Because I was actually on trail one time and the charging port in my phone got wet and I wasn't able to charge it for a day. It had to dry out. But as I was going to say, right over there is the beginning of quote unquote the Chipmunk Trail, and we're going to hike half that to the car. We are just now exiting the trail. That's a rough trail. Got it done though. We're heading over to the car. I see it from here. It's over there, parked at the Nature Center trailhead. So congratulations to us. We have completed the Burr Oak Lake View Perimeter Trail.
This is in the shade, our car isn't.
Yeah, so we're, like I said, game plan for today, we're gonna go over here, get stuff off of our backs. We're gonna drive out to the city, the town, get us some snacks for tonight, probably get us some lunch, and head over to Burr Oak Cove for the night. I'm sleeping in a hammock. Alex decides she wants to sleep in the car. She just doesn't want to put up anything today. And the car is pretty comfortable to sleep in, so she's going to do that. But we're going to have a good night, big fire. Probably try to swim a little bit if it doesn't rain on us. And we're going to enjoy it, guys. So come with us as we complete the rest of our adventure here. You know, we're just going to have a nice car camping night, but it should be fun. Well, guys, here we are at Burr Oak Cove Campground. If you can tell, right there's the sign. We've already been down to Kroger, got our groceries. We have our firewood for the night. We did that actually the other day when we ran through here. We're going to eat some lunch real quick. We'll probably, I'm gonna get my hammock up and then we're going to go swimming for a little while, guys. It's still a very beautiful day. Gorgeous blue skies. Yep, this is the very beginning of Burr Oak. So, Burr Oak Cove, if you will. But yeah, we're going to set up here and this is where we're going to do it. But we did go ahead. We kind of cheated and stopped off and got some Dairy Queen on the way up. We're hungry and we wanted some good burgers. So yeah, I've got my Diet Coke. Alex has a regular Coke and we both have a couple burgers in that bag. So we're going to eat that. I'm going to get set up with my hammock. We've got a couple of camp chairs we're going to pitch out right here. And then we're just going to enjoy the night here in a little bit and get our pizza for dinner, which is going to be really awesome. There's a water fountain right over there. But honestly, both of us got a gallon of tea while we were at Kroger. Mine's decaffeinated diet tea. And Alex got regular sweet tea. We're going to enjoy those. I don't figure we'll probably get much water. I may go down and get like a liter of water just to kind of wipe off and clean off with tonight after we've been at the lake. But other than that, I don't intend to actually need much water. Beautiful day though, guys. It's going to be a fun evening too. So guys, I went ahead and got my hammock set up. It's my new hammock. You'll notice this rainfly I've been using for a while. It's X-Line or whatever. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's about 30 bucks. With my setup like this, it's very fast and easy setup. I actually put this rainfly up in what, 2 minutes? But this is the new hammock. It's huge. It's Ridge Outdoor Gear, guys. This is their Ridge Outdoor Gear. It's the 180. There's a 360 which does have a double zipper. I kind of didn't really care if I had a double zipper. I mean, it's kind of neat to have a double zipper, but the double zipper one does have a removable net, which would be kind of neat in the fall and the winter. But I kind of like having this to enclose me too, because this does trap a little bit of heat in the winter. And if you notice, this is a built-in bug net with an actual fabricated ridge line in here. That's Dyneema string, I think. If it's not, I'll let you know up top what it is. And this does come with a gear loft actually in here as well. This hammock is huge. It's super wide, and I believe it's an 11 foot. If it's not, it's a 12 foot. I'll let you know on the screen as well. But this is just kind of a first look at it. These actually do have tie outs where you can put shock cord on here and actually stake those out as well. There's one there, and there's also one on this side as well. So that's probably something I'm going to do in the future. But for now, this is just a first look at it. This is the first night I've actually slept in it, so it's going to be kind of neat. This is the straps that it has. That may get changed out. I'm not sure. We'll see how these work. If these work okay for me. They're supposed to be weighted at, I think, 450 or 400. Once again, I'll put that on the screen for you. But, you know, and I did change out the carabiners because these are my personal carabiners that I've been using for years. And of course, this is my Hiking Guru straps, which are actually discontinued. I I love these straps because there's no daisy chain. This is actually a carabiner right here, or you know, basically a slide loop right there that locks into place, and it's really, really tight. So not having a problem with that. But this is my setup for the night. Gonna try it out. I'll let you know what I think about the hammock in the morning. I'm not using an underquilt tonight because it's only supposed to be 72 degrees, and that's at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if I even get chilly, then I'll just hop up and we'll be ready to go. But I don't think I'll get cold in this, even without an underquilt. I mean, it's supposed to be like when we lay down probably at midnight tonight, it's still supposed to be in the mid 80s. So I'd rather actually be cool tonight and just sleep like this. I am going to put my sleeping bag in here. That way, if I do get a little bit chilly, I can at least cover myself. But other than that, I'm not putting an underquilt on there. So we'll see how that goes as well, guys. But that is the new setup. Let you know what I think about it in the morning, guys. It's been a pretty awesome day. We went down and swam. I would have shot some video down there for you guys, but it was extremely crowded. I mean, wow. We barely found a spot on the beach where we could actually put a couple of towels and stuff. And even once we got in the water, we were pretty much surrounded by people. So I didn't record. I didn't want to get the GoPro out and have to leave it on the shore, or you know, even hold it the whole time I was in the water. We didn't even take our phones down because we just, you know, worried about somebody walking by and snatching it. That's how busy it was. So I didn't record anything there. We came back. We've just been kind of relaxing. I fixed me a cup of coffee just so I can wake up and enjoy the night. We both switched over to clean clothes. If you can tell, I washed off kind of decent, just water wash, no soap or anything. Alex changed out, got a new shirt and stuff. So we're both kind of comfortable now. It's still a little warm, but it's not muggy. It's not really sticky, you know, humid or anything. So we're just going to enjoy the night now. In fact, we've already ordered our pizza. It should be on its way in the next probably 15-20 minutes. And I'm probably going to start the fire here next 20-30 minutes. May wait till after we eat the pizza.
I did end up, it's kind of funny. I only own one pair of shorts, and I normally use it for hiking or like any sort of physical activity, which I think is kind of funny. But other than that, I have mainly like leggings and jeans. And I packed leggings, and it's like super hot. So I think I'm just gonna stay in my swim trunks because they dried really quickly and I'm doing okay. And they're like nice and colorful. They're cute swim trunks, so I like them. Yeah. And I got this little shirt, this nice little t-shirt, and that's kind of what I'm chilling in for the night. And we got our stuff drying out over here.
Been a great night though, great trip. You know, I feel like it was kind of an accomplishment. It was a really rough trail that we did today, you know, the last couple of days, last 3 days. You know, we kind of talked about it. The trail was rough, but I think part of the reason it felt a little bit harder for us was the heat, because we haven't actually seen low temperatures below 95 the entire time we've been here. It's been hot, you know. I mean, honestly, the up and downs though, where you didn't get like I said, you know, like in Mohican, you go up, then you'll hit a ridge and you'll walk that for a quarter mile. Places like that, to me, that's a little bit easier because you get to rest those legs. I mean, I'd go up the incline, then you could rest those legs as you're walking. You know, you don't have to stop. You don't get that here.
No, not really.
It's all up, down, up, down, up, down. It's an exercise in endurance. It really is. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's not as difficult as it could be, but to me, it's an endurance trail. Because you do that so much, up and down, up and down. And the downs for me are a little rough because of that one knee. It's feeling pretty good. I haven't had no problems with it, but I do protect it. And then, of course, the ups, you know, you're just burning in the calves, burning in your thighs.
It's like one of those like fancy gym escalators that you pick endurance, and it lifts and lowers the treadmill to force you to go uphill and downhill in a way that just forces you to build endurance. I'm trying
to think if there was any stretch of the trail where it actually was flat more than probably 1/10 of a mile.
No, I do not think there was. I think maybe towards the end, like today's trip.
The very end, as you're coming up and you're coming off the Chipmunk Trail, it's flat for about 2/10 of a mile there, or probably about 1/10. The only other place I could say it was pretty flat is the northern end of the trail, right before we get to the division and after that division trail where it goes up to Wildcat Hollow. It was flat through there, but it was extremely overgrown. So once again, it was still not the easiest terrain. Yeah. In the fall, it'd be easy, you know, you'd be kind of just cruising through there, you know, because it is flat right through there. That's about the only place I could say it was really flat. I believe that's our pizza guy calling. Hello? Okay, where are you at?
Yeah, he handed the camera to me, and I'm still filming just because I want you guys to just look at this beautiful area. I got some pictures. Beautiful area. Love it. It's great. That's all I wanted you to see. I took some pictures. It's pretty. You can see that on our Instagram and our Facebook because you won't see those pictures here on YouTube. It's something different that we post, and we get beautiful pictures of scenery and stuff like that that we see on trail. And even though we may not show it here on YouTube, it's still something great to just check out and look at. But here on YouTube we do great stuff, so it'd be pretty appreciated if you guys would subscribe and comment and like and all that good stuff. We really appreciate here on the channel because it helps us out a lot. And any feedback you give us, we actually do pay attention to, and we care about that type of stuff a lot. So it's very helpful for us. But our pizza's on the way, and I'm kind of hungry. So I will see you guys later. So peace. Hello. We got food.
So this is one of our treats when we come to Burr Oak. This is a little pizzeria that's down in Gloucester. It's called Little Italy. There's the numbers if you ever come. You can hit it up. Right there's the number for where we get it from. And this is their large pizza. It's a pan pizza.
Extra large. It's their 16-inch.
Oh, this is the extra large. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got an extra large. Really didn't mean to. We ended up doing it. And we've got wings here. And we really, really honestly enjoy this. If we are here, we do get this pizza. Anytime I've been here since last year, we do try to get this pizza. So
we literally were like, oh, this is a nice little pizza place. It's a tiny one down in town. The first time we got it, and we were like, well, why don't we try it out? We're gonna order it and see what it's like. We ordered it, some wings, and I think we may have gotten their like little chocolate chip cookie dessert thing.
Yeah, we did.
And literally, we all took a bite out of like the food that we had gotten first thing, and we were like,
yeah,
that's some good stuff.
it really is good pizza. So if this is our treat, especially, you know, like if we've done any hiking or just, you know, like if we've just camped here, you know, we'll do it, especially as a family. But me and Alex made the determination we were definitely going to do this since we were going to be here, and we feel like we kind of deserve a treat after doing the trail, and especially how hard it was, and we are hungry. So
it looks so good.
I'm hangry. But
that hiker hunger going on.
But there you go. So that's our treat. It's not very keto, I know, but I've been keto since I've been here and even well before, so this is my cheat day. So I'm going to eat this and enjoy it. When we get done eating, we're going to get a fire going, and we're going to enjoy the rest of the night with you guys. It's about 9:30. Got dark pretty quick because there's a cloud bank out here, and the sun did set behind this little hill over here that has some pretty tall trees. So it's dark now. We had a fire going, or have a fire going. And we've had that going for about an hour, just enjoying it. And we've got a little visitor over here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a cat that kind of come up on us. She's feral, because if you get near her, she growls. But she's over there just sitting off to the side of the campsite. It's kind of funny. But yeah, pretty good night.
I tried to give her water, and she just would not take it. I was trying to like lead her over there, and she walked around it, sniffed it, and then walked away.
Yeah, we tried to give her a little bit of water because it was so hot today, and just thought she might need some, but nope. She probably has a source somewhere that she knows about down there somewhere, because she came from the woods out this way. So she's not thirsty, but she's just sitting here watching us. I figure she probably comes up to the campground and scavenges. So, and to be honest, with how territorial she is of that area, she may have kittens over there. It's very possible. So it's kind of interesting.
Well, we have our lantern hanging up right now, and he was messing with it, trying to get it hung up, and she started walking back over towards that area and actually like hissed and growled at him. Yeah,
she was growling a little bit, so she may have some kittens over there. It's interesting, you know, we've seen some squirrels and chipmunks, and we did see some deer as we were leaving the trail.
No, we've seen a cat.
But now this is the closest wildlife we've had, so
yeah,
that's kind of interesting. But it's a pretty good night. I just saw lightning out that way.
Lightning?
Yes, I did. Right out there. About where that cloud bank is, I saw lightning. I'm hoping it's just heat lightning because we're not supposed to see rain here until after we leave. So I'm hoping that's not something that's going to move in on us and kind of put a dampener on the night. But we'll see. There she is. Looks like she might be stalking something over right here in the corner. But yeah, she's just come up and kind of checking us out. So that's about as close as she's gotten to us.
It's kind of odd. She was hissing at you earlier, and now she's like walking so close up to you.
I'm just going to let her kind of, maybe she'll move on and just go on about her way. And
what is she looking for?
I don't know.
She might be smelling our pizza.
She's over there. Guess we'll see what she's going to do throughout the night, guys. It's kind of funny. But yeah, seems like everywhere we go, we adopt a cat somehow, or they adopt us. This one's not going home with us, though.
I'm good. Oh.
Yeah, she's moving on. She's going to go someplace else. Probably go see if she can find her some prey or something in the woods right now. Maybe some mice or something. So that's kind of cool. Little visitor for a couple hours. It's pretty dark up in the woods. Should hopefully the clouds will clear off. It's supposed to clear off throughout the night a little bit, but I'm hoping it does. We should be able to see some stars, and the moon should be up in about 2 hours. But if it don't clear off, yeah, we've got what we've got, so we'll enjoy it.
75% illumination.
How much?
75.
75% illumination tonight. So we'll see if we see anything. I did get some really awesome pictures of the nightscape. I figured out how to do it with my phone recently. Check out Instagram. Those are really awesome. I may post one here as a teaser. Got a few others that you can see. But we were sitting here just kind of relaxing, having a good time. Had just got done doing those nightscapes. And if you remember our last trip here to Burr Oak, back at last October when we were here with my wife's nephews and they were trying out hammocks and stuff. And we were just kind of relaxing around the fire. The last night we were here, we had that interesting sounds that came through the woods. I've had a couple of you say it was probably a lynx or a bobcat. It's kind of cool. We actually had a repeat of that out this direction. The road's right out here, and those were right here. There's a ridge here. It goes down into a valley. I'm pretty sure they were pretty much on this ridge right out that direction. Sounded like there was maybe one of them, but it was the exact same sound. So that was kind of interesting that we heard that again. I told Alex, I said it's really kind of funny. You know, we can be deep in the woods, pretty much anywhere. I mean, we've been Archer's Fork, which is pretty deep and isolated. Charles C. Dean Wilderness is pretty isolated. Mohican can get a little bit, but not so much. Not so much there, but I'm trying to think. Zaleski, you can get pretty isolated there. You know, especially up Site 3, Site 2 are pretty isolated. Never heard crazy sounds. I come to Burr Oak Cove, this campground. Guys, if you want to come up anywhere and hear some weird sounds, this is the spot. Because every time we have been here, and we've been here 5 times, every time we've heard something interesting, you know, whether it's that sound like a bobcat, or we've heard foxes, and you know, these are weird sounds at night, you know, when you're not expecting them. We've identified them later. Now that we've heard it, we're not really freaked out too much. I mean, you know, it freaked us out the second it happened, but afterwards, yeah, that's the same thing. It was probably a bobcat or a lynx. You know, Wildcat Hollow is right up the road. Of course, Alex doesn't like sounds in the woods.
Yeah.
You know, being 16, you know, and just
it's spooky.
You know, not having,
especially when they're so weird.
Well, the thing is, you're building a foundation for being able to be out here. It's about 12:30. Get ready to go to bed here in a few minutes. It's not going to be long. We did build the fire up one last time. We got a couple extra logs if we decide we want to pitch those on there. We're actually going to end up taking a little bit of wood home. That's fine. No more crazy sounds in the woods other than a couple of dogs howling in the distance. Our little kitty seems to have disappeared. She bounced out. The cat did. We're going to kind of go to the bathroom here in a minute once this fire dies down just a touch. It's just down here, so it's not way too far. One of us can keep an eye on it while the other one uses the bathroom. And then we'll come back and kind of relax for a few minutes. Alex is probably going to go to bed a little bit before me, but that's cool. And then I'm going to lay down. Should get a good 7.5, 8 hours sleep and get up and do what we got to do tomorrow. Like I said, great night, guys. Great trip. we just wanted to go ahead and tell you good night from the trail. Well, from the campsite. Yeah. We're pretty tired, actually, to be honest. I mean, not so much sore or anything like that. Muscles are kind of wind down. We're feeling pretty decent there. But we're kind of tired. Just after doing the heat so much, we're tired. So I figure we'll lay down and rest good, and then we'll talk to you in the morning as we get out of here, guys.
I swear to God, I think there's still spider webs on my glasses.
Day 4 here at Burr Oak. Just got up. It's 9 o'clock. Went to bed about 1:15 last night. Slept really well in the hammock. That hammock is really nice. I did enjoy sleeping in that. The way that it's made, where it has the built-in ridgeline, I was able to sleep across the hammock instead of in the banana shape. And it was really nice. I was really comfortable throughout the night. Didn't get cold because of the heat. You know, I didn't use an underquilt, so that was actually a good decision because I probably would have been hot in that hammock. Like I said, it's about 9 o'clock, so we've got to be out of here in the next hour, but the only thing we have to do is tear down the hammock and eat breakfast, so that should not be a problem. Gotta get on the road so I can get Alex home for her eye exam. We're packed up, ready to go. Got about a 2 hour and 40-minute drive home. It's roughly 10 o'clock, so that was a pretty quick pack up. It took me all of maybe 4 minutes to take down my hammock.
Yeah.
It's a really quick pack up with the hammock and such. But yeah, we're getting ready to head home, guys. So if you've liked this series of videos and this video, definitely like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll get back to you as soon as we can with those comments, as Alex said earlier. And guys, make sure you always live your grand adventure to the fullest. We will see you in the next video on the trail. Anything to add?
That's all I got.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the trail next video. Take care.